Ayo Lipper ARMY, welcome back to You the Best. So today, well soon, it's going to be open trout season. You know what that means? Trout galore unlimited. More licks and rips than you can even handle. So I thought maybe I could help refresh some of you ladies and gentlemen on how to use the Power Rigs by Powerbait. I'm telling you, I'm going to show you these two ways how to use these Power Rigs, either at stream or lakes. You're going to get it in with these two types, and the only two types, in my opinion, you're going to need. So Lipper ARMY, come join me. Let me show you now how we're going to rig these Johns up. So the first things you're going to need, Lipper ARMY, and which are my favorite, are these kind of hooks. They are a size 10 Mosquito hook, 5177 11s. Then, for your line, both leader line and regular line, I use Berkley Vanish 4-pound. Always fluorocarbon. And then I always use also for one of the ways is a barrel swivel, size 14. You can go to a 10 if you need to. And then there's a couple different weights we need. The one way is going to be little BB split shots, and then there's two other kinds that I switch off and on. We got the 3/8 ounce, sometimes you can use a half, and then we also have the 1/8, which I like the jig pop, which I'll get into. So, and I don't know what kind of flavor you like to use. Sometimes it's white eggs, no yolk, ain't no joke, orange juice, no pulp, or green eggs, no ham. And never, never forget about the good old meat. The women always love the meat. So now, the two rigs we're going to use, let's move this around here, is, so we'll do the creek video first, the creek spot, or maybe in the canal. So what you're going to have is, you're going to have your line hooked to the reel, and then have a hook tied to the end. When you have a hook tied to the end, you're going to have a little BB split shot right above it. And it depends if you want the BB closer to the hook or not. But then all you do is put a little meat on there. Come on now. I like to hook it through the back so it frowns down, because then when I get my white eggs, no yolk, ain't no joke on there, and I hook it just a little bit, I hook it like that, because you want the hook showing. You don't want to puncture the egg halfway, because if you do it halfway, that hook is not going to be showing and you're not going to rip that lip. So that's how that's going to be, just like that. And that mealworm's already dancing up a storm. Baby. Now, the other way, which I also do, if I'm just fishing at a lake, and let's say I just want to fish bottom, I'll put on a 3/8 to a half to a 3/8 sliding sinker. Always have the weight sliding. And that's where the barrel swivel comes into play. The barrel swivel stops it because you want to make a leader. And you have your leader, so the weight stops. You got your leader line, and you have a hook. And on the hook, you do the same thing. You put a mealworm on, and let's do a little green eggs, no ham, because maybe that's what else they want. And I have my leader really short just for this video. Very short. But I like to make my leader for a lake at least 2 to 3 foot length. Now, another way, which I guess would be a third way, but it's the same way, you would call that a Carolina rig, is a smaller weight. I prefer a 1/8. You can also do it as split shots sometimes, but I like a 1/8. And it's still sliding, and it's still stopping on that barrel swivel. And what you do is, I like to have also 2.5 foot leader, is cast it out, let it sit. Once it hits the bottom, wait a few seconds, jig pop, let it sit, reel down, wash that line. Once you see that line run, you rip. And that's how I rig it, Lipper ARMY. So hopefully this gets you a little refreshment and it helps you. You the best, Lipper ARMY.